Welcome to our cabin. It's a Forest Holidays Oak Hideaway cabin. So we're here on our honeymoon for 4 nights, and I thought I'd just give you a quick tour because when we was booking this trip, I did have a quick look on YouTube and I was struggling to find any sort of reviews on any forest holiday cabins really, but particularly the Hideaway ones, which are sort of the couple sort of honeymoony type ones. So I thought I'd do my own video, so bear with me, I've not done a review video before, so it might be completely rubbish. But so what I'll do is I'll just give you a quick peek on what it looks like outside. Okay, so this is in the porch now, so outside the front, that's next door. That's a sort of little space for our car there at the front. This is the front door, and then that's the sort of surrounding area. It's quite a big site, quite a few other cabins. They're not all the same sort of spec, but they're all really well spaced out, so you're not too close to each other. I certainly wouldn't say it was like Centre Park's place where there's loads of activities. It's mostly really about the cabins and the Forest Retreat, which is like a sort of restaurant. This is like the sort of bit you walk into. So it's just somewhere you can put your muddy boots down, hang your coat up. There is like a sort of little bit of a cleaning sort of cupboard there. Not that you're going to be using that much while you're here. A little map of the local area. What I will say is the whole cabin, the floor is all underfloor heated. So, and that does start in this space here, so the floor's nice and warm when you walk in. A bit muddy though. It's the kitchen. Okay. Start in the kitchen. So you start off, you've got like a big fridge freezer there with a water dispenser. It's pretty big, the fridge, so you get like a massive shop in there if you want to nip to Tesco's before you get here like we did. Fair size freezer there for your stuff. Then you've got obviously a microwave, an electric hob and oven, which is dead easy to use, just like anything at home really. Your kettle and toaster. Loads of storage space for your stuff there. It comes with all your knives and forks and plates and stuff. Bit interesting this here, how you pull that out and you put things there, and then that turns into sort of drawers, which is a bit weird. I'm not sure if I'd have it like that at home. A bit awkward just trying to get knives and forks. On this side obviously you've got your sink. There is like a coffee machine here, which is a Cropton coffee machine. It takes these kind of pods here. These ones look like they've already been used, to be fair, but that they were already in here, a bit weird. It takes them kind of pods if you know how to use them. It does, however, come with like a normal coffee. I think I've used it this morning. Like a French press coffee machine if you like to make it just from scratch like I do. Large dishwasher. Really good because you don't want to be washing up on your holiday. And then you've got like a teapot. A bit unusual, it comes with an electric popcorn maker, and then with the cabinet in this sort of pot here there was popcorn. So we tried to use this on the first night, and this popcorn came firing out of this bit here and just went absolutely everywhere, and it wasn't really that nice, to be honest with you, so we won't use that again. It does also come with a chocolate fondue set, which is pretty cool. Assuming that you just plug it in and it heats everything up there for you. So with this pot here, it came with the popcorn and also with some green and black's chocolate and the marshmallows for dipping into the chocolate, which is quite a nice touch. So that's there, if you would like to use it. Let's put that back. There we go. There was loads of nice little things we put in. So there was like a packet of Rolos in the fridge and love hearts and stuff like that. So it's all like sort of for couples. That's your kitchen. Like I said, underfloor heating throughout. That's sort of your dining area there. Little sort of space to eat. You get like a nice view of the forest there when you're sitting having your eggs and toast or what have you. Little fruit bowl. Looks like it was carved out by a glacier or something. Apples in. View of next door. So So it's all open plan. Walk through to the next bit. This is the sort of lounge area, underfloor heated as well. This sofa's like really comfy, and you can move this sort of bit about, so it works just right for watching the telly, which is right there. This does absolutely loads of things. I'll just switch it on for you. This has just been installed. We're literally the first people in this cabin to use this telly. It's just been put in before we arrived, so this might be useful to you. So that's the TV guide there. It's just like normal telly. You don't get loads of channels. You do get a few extras in normal Freeview, in-cabin cinema. So iPlayer, ITV Hub, BBC News, BBC Sport, and then these pre-loaded movies, which you, if you pay extra like we did, you can access these, as well as the internet. There's a lot of decent films, a lot of films that most people would like to watch, I'd say. Yeah, there's quite a few. There we go. And then you can apparently order food or television, in-cabin dining. We've not used it, so I'm not sure how it works, but apparently it's really easy. You can order food. It's £2.50 per delivery, on top of what it normally costs. Looking at the menu, it's not too bad really. And then the only thing that annoyed me a little bit is to connect your device, but it's always, you have to do it through HDMI. There's no sort of way of connecting a telly to a Chromecast, even though it's got the Chromecast sort of like logo in the top corner. If you bring a laptop, you need to bring like a HDMI cable. There is like loads of sort of connection points there, but it does seem like it's set up for a HDMI connection. If you've got films on your laptop, that's a good idea to bring that cable with you. And then there's like, you know, how to use the cabin and all the rest of it on there as well, so pretty handy. That's the fireplace which you get. It's a log burning stove. It's really nice. Got the chimney that goes all the way up the top. What I would say is, with the underfloor heating, with it being so warm, you're not really going to need to use this to keep the cabin warm because it's so toasty. It's going to be more of a feature. So we've got a fire at home, which is a multi-fuel stove. I will say this is definitely a wood burning stove, because I don't know where the ash goes. On our one at home is a thing for putting a coal in. So this takes wood only, definitely. It's a wood burning stove only. It's quite nice though. You can't adjust it. There's no sort of air valves like we've got at home, you know, to lower the airflow or anything. You just light it and that's it. So it's probably quite easy if you're a bit of a novice on wood stoves. Right, so I'll show you outside. It's the best bit. Okay. We're outside the cabin now. This is the decking area. I've just had to pause it before because there's a man drilling something next door, so I thought I'd wait for him to finish. So this is what you get outside when you walk out onto the decking. It's quite a nice day really, considering it's like the middle of February. We've been really, really lucky with the weather. That's the hammock, which we haven't used at all because it's just winter. It does have a cover, it keeps blowing off. It gets pretty wet, so it's pretty cosy. Definitely use that in summer. And then a barbecue, which I've not even looked at. Imagine it just looks like any other gas barbecue. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Apologies if you really, really want to see the barbecue, but never mind. So, little random fishing net there. This is the hot tub. This is the thing that most people are sort of wanting to know about on the decking. So, it's massive for two people. It's dead easy. You just kind of flip this lid open over onto the next one. it's easy with two people, but you can do it. You lift easier with two people. That part all together with both layers, and it goes like that, which does give a bit of cover for the people there. They can't really see when you're in the hot tub, and then when they've got theirs open, you can't see them, so it kind of works. This is the hot tub. Bearing in mind that this cabin is aimed at taking two people, because it's like a sort of couples cabin. It's absolutely massive. You'd easily get 5 people in there, no problem. So that's, you can have it like that. There's 2 buttons. You can have the lights on. I think that's on. There we go. You can just about see the lights. So it's at night time. That's really nice. Or you can have the jets on as well. Which is like that. A bit noisy, but that's the proper experience with the hot tub. It's really, really warm. Like really warm when you first get in it. It's like it's almost like too hot when you first get in, even though it's freezing outside, which takes a bit of getting used to be honest with you. Because you come outside and you think, oh, use the hot tub, it's freezing. It might even be raining a little bit, but you kind of get in it and it's just like, it's so warm, it's lovely. It's weird when you get a breeze and it's like cold on your face, but you're in really hot water. It's nice. So that's the view you get from the hot tub. At night time it's amazing because it's just complete black. It's just darkness, you can't see anything. There's no unnatural light over there, it's just forest. But what you do find is when you sat in the hot tub for a while at night time, it's just black. Your eyes kind of get used to the darkness, and then you start to make out the trees really in the dark. They're sort of like you can make out the profile of the forest, which is really nice. And then there's a light there, so that it is lit, this sort of decking, and then there's sort of LEDs scattered around on the floor like blue lights. What you find is when you stay here, there will be someone will come every day, well every day so far for us at least, and they'll check the hot tub. So if you get one of these, just expect someone just to turn up at some point in the morning to check the hot tub. It's dead discreet. You don't come through the cabin, they come up through the steps there. They come up through their own little steps and they'll just turn up, and it's done in no time. A couple of minutes, you just check to make sure that the water's safe to use. Maybe put some more solution in it, and then away they go really. They'll write on it when it's safe to use, what time they've turned up. And I think this supposed to be, the idea is that little cute duck goes on there, and that's to say that it's safe to use basically, that it's been checked. So just bear that in mind, make sure you're not sort of skimping around with no clothes on all the time, because you might get someone turning up on your decking. Hello, right, so this is the bathroom. It's pretty big, this bathroom, okay, so bear in mind it's for 2 people, this is big. So behind me, this is the bath. So I don't know if it's sort of getting a good idea of the scale of it on this camera, but this is huge. This bath is absolutely massive. Basically, to me, that is 2 full-size baths next to each other. So if I step inside, there's all weird stuff in the bath because, I'll explain. This is how big this bath is. You can literally spread out. It's absolutely huge. Definitely big enough for 2 people. Basically, when you come, there's like bath bombs with all like crazy leaves and petals in. It's greasy. They're good for your skin, but that's we've not washed the bath. We've just like carried on using it. So it does take absolutely forever to fill this bath. So I'd say at least an hour. But if you put it on just hot, full hot, it will be warm when it's full. You know, it doesn't cool down. Got sort of cup holders there in the corner, an ice bucket for your bottle of champagne or whatever it is you want to drink. Loads of space. Got a skylight there, so when you're sitting in the bath, you've got a view of the sky. 2 sinks, which is a novelty to me. Sink each. Everything in this cabin is like for 2 people basically, so it's pretty much everything has got um, two chairs and on the table outside, 2 sinks. The bath is twice as big. Even the shower, which I'll show you now, there's 2 showers next to each other, so you can shower next to each other. That's the shower, and then you step in and there's another shower next to it. Like literally, not 2 cubicles together, there's 2 showers. The only thing you don't get 2 of is the toilet, because you don't want to be like, well, for obvious reasons. Floor's underheated in here as well. I'll show you a nice little trick actually with the lights in here. One sec. Turn this off. It's better at night time. But at night time, these blue lights, it's like just blue basically at night time. It's not dead relaxing really, it's a bit bright really, but the shower, it works really well. So you come into the shower and it's like changing LED lights. So it's on red now. Looks like a bluey purple, proper blue. So that's nice. Like the shower, it works better really. They're changing colours than the bath, because you don't really see the lights unless it's dark, and then in that case it just doesn't. It's a bit too bright. So there's actually 3 light settings for the bathroom. We've got like the proper full light that we had before, just the lights on the mirrors coming on by themselves, and then these changing LED lights. You can have them on all together as well. What I will say, considering this is just a bathroom, look at this, how high the ceiling is. It's huge. So when you're in it, it's like, it's massive, you know what I mean? It's not like a normal bathroom, it's all huge. Get your towels in here as well, and robes. For this type of cabin, the towels are included, you get loads of them as well. And then like nice soap and can't remember, I don't think we've got any shower gels, but there's the bath bombs that go in there. They were tiny, the bath bombs, so we used all 3 in one go, thinking because it was such a big bath you'd need all 3, but they turned the bath water like as if we'd put like a whole bottle of baby oil in it. It was greasy. You're back in, and then so we're into the sort of open area bedroom, but you can't. There is a curtain actually. It's really useful actually that you can pull across, and it goes all the way across there, and closes off this area, and it's a good idea to be fair, because the windows above there, the triangle-y ones, they don't have any blinds. So if you didn't have this, you'd be woken up by the light in the morning, and plus it is nice. Closes it off a little bit. The lights in here, I think, are dimmable. So you've got, that's the main light there, comes on, and there should be a dimmer switch. Yeah, you can like lower the light to that kind of level, which is really nice. Or you can turn it off from that switch as well, so you get another telly here, which is exactly the same as the larger one that's in the living room. You can even use it from the same remote, same menu, exactly the same. A little space to put bits there. Bedside table, which is built into the wall. Also I've never used one of these before. Everyone's probably got one at home. Really handy for breakfast in bed. Nice little sort of like biscuit themed cushions which come on the bed. It's all about sort of couples really, this cabin, so they've tried to sort of put love hearts everywhere and stuff. That's, you get a decent sized wardrobe, and then there's your switches there, in the bathroom is through to there, so which I've shown you. That's just going to show you. Do also get like a little Bluetooth speaker as well, which is there, so it's looking at pretty nice Bose one. We've got our own, which is there, which we bought before the wedding, so we've been using that. So I don't know how good that sounds, but I'm sure it's fine. Plenty of plug sockets. And that's it really. Overall, really happy with it. I'm sure you would be if you booked it for a little getaway with you and your partner. I certainly would come back. That's it. Hope this has been useful. Thanks very much.